Hey, hi everyone, this is Mukesh Otwani from learn-automation.com. Today in this video, we are going to talk about how we can handle OAuth in RestAssured Framework. So in this video, we are going to talk about what exactly is OAuth, how we can create application which will allow us to do this OAuth protocol. And once you understand this OAuth protocol, then we will see what dependencies we need to add in our main project so that we can start working with RestAssured and other stuff. And once we get the app, we will see how we can get the API key, API secret key, access token, and access token secret, which is required for OAuth 1.0. And once we get all the details, we just need these four details, and the final endpoint will write a quick program which will use OAuth protocol in rest assured. And finally, we will verify the result. So here in this video, I'm going to talk about one complete scenario. So one part I will complete and the rest part I will guide you how to complete. So that will be assignment for you. So before we jump into how to handle OAuth in rest assured, let's talk about what exactly is OAuth. So it's not authentication. So if you talk about OAuth, it's more about the authorization protocol. So this is the protocol which is widely used on the internet when you have to authorize one person, that whether this person should be able to access this particular service or application or not. So this protocol mainly used for the authorization. So what it does actually, it will allow you to access particular resource based on the roles and responsibility or the permissions, I will say. So let's talk about. So you must have seen this kind of scenarios, right? Where you want to create some account, and it will ask you, do you want to sign up with Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Twitter? So when you say yes, it will ask you to log in. So you're not actually sharing the username password. You are allowing one application to read some of your details, not every detail. So you must have seen, right, when these apps ask, they will ask you that we will only read these kind of informations. So they are read few information and securely they will pass your information to the application. So now let's say you want to log into Make My Trip. So Make My Trip, if you log in with Facebook, Facebook will pass only few details like first name, last name, email address, phone number and all. They will not share everything like your friends contacts and the number of friends which you have. It will only pass certain details. So what exactly you did, you have given authority or authorization to Facebook that you pass my some information to Make My Trip. So this is what exactly we do in OAuth. So again, OAuth have OAuth 1 and OAuth 2. So we will discuss one by one. So the one which we are going to discuss is OAuth 1.0. So what exactly it does, it will not share your password. It will pass few details like client ID, secret, app ID and secret. So these are the encrypted information it will send to the application. So I will show you through examples through demo. So what we are going to use, I'm going to show you one example of Twitter. So if I open my Twitter account, so let's say I want to post something on Twitter. So now Twitter, if you want to access, okay, you need to have the OAuth. If you have like given all the credentials correctly, then only you can interact with the Twitter. So in order to demonstrate the example, you need to have minimum rest assured in your Eclipse. If you don't have, then don't worry. I have already one video on this. So just go and watch my previous video where we discussed how to set up rest assured in Eclipse. Now in order to work with OAuth, in rest assured we also have to use one more library called Scribe. So when you use this library, then only you will get the complete access to OAuth. And yes, you need a developer account. Now let's say you want to access Facebook APIs or Twitter or LinkedIn or any other Google APIs. You need to have the developer access, or you need to create at least an app in their account, and then only you can interact. I will show you in few minutes how to do it. So once you have all these settings, then I will show you how you can handle this OAuth in rest assured. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to enroll for the developer account. So I'm going to show you how you can use OAuth with Twitter. So everybody must have the Twitter account. So once you're done with this video, I will also give an assignment, or you can say a task that you have to complete after this. I will give you one overview. Okay. So after this, I will show you the first half, second half you have to complete, and let me know if you're not able to do it. I will make a separate video. And if you're able to do it, just let me know in the comment section. So what we have to do here, first of all, you have to enroll for the developer account. So if you have the normal account, just navigate to developers.twitter.com, and in case if you don't have developer account, then no worry, you just sign up for that account, just fill some basic details, your first name and all, and they will also ask you why you need a developer account. So you just give some thing like, I'm just filling this form because I want to explore the Twitter API for my educational purpose. Don't say that I want to use for commercial purpose, otherwise they will charge you. So just tell them that you want for basic learning and you want to explore Twitter API. Once they will review your account, within 24 hours you will get this email like your Twitter account has been approved, and you will have the complete access to the developer account, which I already have. I have created few apps. So what you need to do, you just need to create an app here. You assured, and again you have to give lengthy description around 200 characters. So to save some time, what I did, I already created one app for you. I will quickly show you. So when you do first time, what you need to do, just fill these details, give any website detail, you can give my blog address as well, and that's all you need to do. Okay, you can give this is not mandatory actually. So only thing is mandatory is web URL, description, and the app name. Once you click on create, it will create an app for you. So this is just I created like 2 days before. I will click on details, and these are the details of my app which I created. You can see I have given some app name, description, URL and all, and this usage. So now the main thing is the keys and the token. In order to work with OAuth, you need these four details: consumer API key, consumer API secret, API key and secret key. Again, you also need a access token and access token secret. So what exactly this will do, it will give you the read and write permission. You can regenerate and you can revoke whenever you want. So after this video, definitely I will regenerate the token and the keys for you so that you cannot use it again. So how you have to do, just click on regenerate and it will generate a new keys for you, and same goes with the tokens. And if you see the permissions, these are the permissions by default. In case if you want to change the permission, just quickly change from here. So once everything is done, just copy these details and that's all. You're done. So let me show you how to do it. So this is my project. I will open this and let's create a fresh package, and this package name I will give OAuth Demo, or let's give OAuth, and just create a separate class, and I will say Twitter Demo. You can take public static void main or testng. I will continue with testng because I want to use it now. So I will say public void, let's say I want to make a tweet. So I will say post a tweet, and let me just give this at the test because I want to use testng. And now, yeah, before I move into this, let me show you my pom.xml as well and how you can get this. So this is my pom.xml file. You need the rest assured. I'm using the latest one, which is 4.0.0, and I'm using scribe java, which is 2.5.3. If you want, I can show you. So let me just create incognito mode. Just give rest assured. You will get their official documentation, and just navigate here, click on user guide, and this is the complete user guide. So just search for OAuth. You can see they have given OAuth 1 and OAuth 2. So the one which you are going to use is now OAuth 1. OAuth 2 also I will show in the next video how you can work with OAuth 2. So they have clearly mentioned if you want to use this OAuth, you need to have the scribe. So they have already given the dependency. So just copy paste this dependency in your pom.xml, which I did just now. And this is our as usual rest assured. So if you want, just search for mvinrepository.com and just type rest assured. And many people are making mistake. They are taking rest assured from this package. Don't use it. Use which is coming from io.rest-assured. I'm using the latest one, which is 4.0.0. You just need to copy paste, and that's what you need to do. No, why it is not importing? Okay, let's import. So first of all, we will say rest assured dot given. Now what we need to do, we need to provide OAuth details, right? So for this, you just have to say that I want to use auth. Now this will return you authentication specification. If you want to store in a variable, then use that is also fine, but I will continue with in the same statement, and I will say I want to use OAuth. So they haven't mentioned that you need to give OAuth 1 or 2. So if you're using the OAuth 1, just select a auth. If you have the token one, then you have to go with auth 2, OAuth. So let me continue with OAuth 1.0, and you can see it is asking me 4 details. So let me just comment it out right now. And once you are done, you need to make a call, which API you want to hit, and if this will hit the correct API, you will get the proper response in a response variable, and you're done. And once you get the response, if you let's say you want to see the response code, just type resp.get response code or get status code. It will give you the exact code. If it is 200, it means you are able to access Twitter. Now what exactly we are going to do now, we are going to make a tweet to the Twitter. And first of all, let me show you one more thing. If you put mouse over on the OAuth, it is not giving you any Java doc. So let's do one thing. It is downloading some Java doc. Let it download, and everything is coming now. Now put mouse over again on OAuth. So it will give you the complete documentation. Okay, so you can see it is asking consumer key, consumer secret access token, and secret token. And if all works fine, it will return you the specifications. So I'm directly going to use it, and I'm going to make a post call. Why a post call? Because if you see, if I go to the Twitter APIs, these are the APIs which they already provided. So I'm going to use one API called tweet post, where I will just put something on my Twitter wall. So if you just click on API references, and don't worry, I will keep this link in the description, so you can also explore all the APIs which they have. So you can see they have so many things: search tweets, filter, real-time tweets, and many more. What we are going to use now, post status update. So you can see they already have given the URL. Response format will be JSON. Require authentication, definitely yes. And these are the parameters which you need to pass. So if you see, they have n number of parameters, but only one thing is mandatory, called status. What exactly you want to post on your wall. So I'm going to use this API. So, and as they have mentioned, it will take a post call. So I already have taken this, and I will paste it here. Now the parameter part, as they have mentioned, we need to give a status. So just put question mark, status equal to, let's say, this is my tweet via API. This is what I want to post. Correct? Now this is done. I also have to provide these details. So let me quickly just copy paste these details. So consumer API key, and if you think it is going little lengthy, you can break down into the next statement. Access, okay. And we are done. If you think again it's lengthy, just break it down. Now let's cross verify. It was asking first of all consumer key, consumer secret, access token, and yeah, all things are done. Now finally we can make a tweet. So let's see. I will simply do the right click and okay, before I tweet, let's see what is the latest tweet I have. Yeah, this is something from Max. So let's right click and run as test. And if we're getting status code as 200, it means we are able to hit the API correctly. And it is 200, and if I just come here, I just have to refresh. And you can see I'm able to interact with Twitter via these OAuth and rest assured. And if I want to delete, if I click on this Twitter, my tweet, I will get the ID. This ID I can use when I have to delete or I have to retweet, I have to do some extra with this tweet. So this is the tweet ID which I can use. But you can see how easy it was to interact with Twitter via OAuth. Not only Twitter, use any application, Google, Facebook, any other which allow you to uh, log in and authenticate via OAuth. They will definitely have this app created and you can use it. Okay, so this was about the response code, but if I have to verify, let's say I had done a tweet. Now I also want to get the Twitter ID or the tweet ID. How can I do that? So first of all, let me delete this because if I do it again, it will say duplicate. So I have deleted this manually. Now let me do one thing. Apart from the status code, let me also put rest.getBody because definitely server will send me the complete response. So I will take it as a string and I want to print it this time. So let's run it, run as test. And again, if I just once I get the response, I will just quickly refresh. Okay, this is also done, but this time if I just see, I got the body as well, and this body is quite lengthy and it is not in a readable format. So if you want to see, you can see in the JSON viewer. I already have, just a second. JSON viewer. If you want to see the actual JSON, how it is looking when the actual response coming, so just go to the site jsonviewer.stack.hu and copy paste. When you click on viewer, this is the JSON which is coming from the Twitter. And if you just see, just go back to entities. Okay, we directly have the ID. So this is the ID which is giving the Twitter ID. If you want to cross verify, just notice last three numbers 1300. Okay, this is not the one. It should be 1346. Okay, so this is 1346, which is ID str. So if you want to capture this, how you can capture? We can capture by JSON path. Now let me also make a small change. So the response which is coming, actually it is a JSON file, but when you are seeing it's coming as a complete lengthy string, so I can give you one very easy and very important command called JSON path. So whatever body is coming from the response from the server, I'm converting into JSON path, and I'm going to use one method called prettify. So what exactly it does, it will give you everything in a standard JSON path format or JSON format. So Prettify will simply, okay, it's not giving description, just put it here. It will download the Java doc, and again if you put the mouse over, okay, get the JSON in prettified string. Now if you try to do it, you will see a proper format. So again, let me delete this and let me hit it again. Okay, so can you see the output now? It's very clear. It's coming in a proper format, and now we don't need any JSON viewer. So if you again see, it's coming as the ID str. Our task is to capture this so that we can also get the tweet ID. So that is what we are going to do next, because based on this output I will give you a task, or you can say assignment, which you can try. So whatever response we are getting, anyways, first of all we will convert this as a JSON path. So the response code, say rest dot JSON path. So when you say I need the JSON path, if you put mouse over, it will return you JSON path object. So I will say JSON path, and I will just create an object. Now what you want? I need ID str. So it will try to find this ID str. If it exists, it will return you that value. So in our case, it should return us this 4896. Now definitely when I run next time, it will give me the new ID. So I will say tweet ID. So I will print it, and I will say tweet, my tweet ID is tweet ID. Very easy. So whatever ID is coming, it will print. And let me just say, like, this is my second tweet via API, and this time I will not delete it. Okay, perfect. It is giving all the details like my location, my name, everything it is giving. It is also giving display URL, many other details, which is not required for us as of now. The main thing was this 9376, which I guess we got it, right? My tweet ID is this, and if you want to cross verify, just go back to Twitter and you can see this is my second tweet. Just cross verify. Number is 9376. This is also perfectly fine. Now we are able to make all the calls. It's up to you which API you want to call, how many times you want to call, and how you want to play with it. It's up to you. So what is my main target now? Can you see this API call destroy? What it does, it will delete the tweet which you have done. Okay, so let's say you want to delete a specific tweet. So you can see they have given that whenever you make this call, okay, it will delete your tweet. So this is nothing but the tweet ID which we got from here, right? So if you just make this, if you just capture this ID and append here and just make a simple post call, it should delete your Twitter or your tweet which you have done. So this is what you need to try. It is just you have to change the URL. Everything will remain same. Till here it will remain same. Only thing is the endpoint you have to change, and whatever ID we are getting from here, you need to pass it here in this and the next task. So just try it out. If you're not able to do it, let me know in the comment section. I will make a dedicated video on the different APIs of Twitter, like how to get all the tweet in the last 24 hours. Everything they have given here, it is just we need to see which Twitter API you want to call. That's all. So it was quite easy. And if you want to try with other as well, then you can go with Facebook. In Facebook also you have to create a Facebook developer account, which anyways you will have. So just search for Facebook developer. Okay, so you will create an app. in this app it will ask you what apps from Facebook you want to access. So you can select any app, and again it will generate these 4 details which you can use. Okay, so I will wait for your task, and I will also create next video on OAuth 1, that is OAuth 2.0, which is quite impressive because where there we will talk about the access tokens. Here we are talking about the secret keys and the other keys. There we are talking about the access tokens. So I will show you how you can get the access token at runtime as well. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you really like this video, please share with your friends, colleagues, those who are into automation, and please subscribe to my channel because I will be uploading many videos on the rest assured and the different automation stuff. And if you have any doubt related to automation, then please mail me. My email is mukesh@learn-automation.com. Stay in touch, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.